What's going on, y'all? Ground Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And today I'm back on them boys Abba and Preach because they are back crushing Fresh and Fit once again. The name of this video right here is Tim Pool destroys Fresh and Fit to their face over copyright strikes, man. And I don't really mess with Tim Pool or nothing like that, but I also don't mess with Fresh and Fit. So hey, I mean, I don't hate any of them, but I don't mess with them. But of course, you know, like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing what y'all got to say down in the comments below. Let's see what Abba and them have to say.
Think about this. Today's topic. So, this one comes straight from Tim Pool's channel.
For a lot of people who are super chatting, they're asking vaguely about something that you guys are accused of doing that I don't know anything about, and they're super chatting as if I would know what it is, but I can't ask you just the simple one. Adam Griffin says, can you ask why these clowns tried to take down Abba and Preach with fake DMCA strikes? What?
You want to Hey man, hold on. What's this guy's name? Yo, Adam Griffin, shout out to you. Because apparently this motherfucker paid money to tell Tim to ask the question. Hey man, listen, some of our fans, I appreciate y'all. Y'all legitimately paid money to call these dudes clowns. Hey man, this is holiday season and it's just in time. Fresh and Fit are the gift that keeps on giving. Alright?
Yep.
So,
time to eat.
And, you know, had a bunch of talks because, you know, I'm Rube, who is Fit in this case. He's a federal agent. All right?
Was.
Okay. But anyway, somebody asked a question to Tim, and Tim didn't know anything about this, but he still read the question. So what does Tim have to say about this as well as Fresh and Fit? Let's find out.
Can you ask why these clowns tried to take down Abba and Preach with fake DMCA strikes? What?
You want to go?
It's
Yeah. It's funny because it's the same that he did when you went on there live and you asked the question straight up.
So I just wanted to ask you about that. Why do you think I might be blue pills?
Well, from what I remember, I'm trying to remember. I would say, blue, like, I'm trying to think, like, which video was.
Oh yeah.
So what's up?
Yeah, I heard you were talking shit.
That was lame as hell on Myron's part, man. Like, you knew what the hell you said, bro. Just go on and spit it out, man. It wasn't even that big of a deal. You just called him blue pill, bro. Like, just say why you think he is. That's all you had to do. But you want to be lame about it.
What did I say? And Fresh was like, well, actually what you said, and Fresh threw him under the bus. Fresh is so unaware and lacking in any awareness. Think about this. So
Fresh is very unaware, and he does say that all the time. Think about this. But I would say, man, really this whole thing really started. You have to think about it. And if you disagree or whatever, however you feel, comment down below how you think this whole thing started. But anyway, I'll say Fresh started it by saying the whole, I want souls. So that's when they originally came out of them, after them, because he said he wants souls, and everybody who's ever dealt with him has always respected him. So yeah, that's why they came after him the first time. Then after that, he was talking about, so yeah, let's box. So then that further amplified the beef a little more, because Preach wanted to box up Fresh. Then after that, Fresh out here simping from Miranda, talking about some, yeah, she loved me for me, but you didn't tell us that you met off sugar sites and you brought on the yacht and all this kind of stuff, and yeah, you had her looking silly, and then we looked at her TikTok and it was even more damning evidence for you. And yeah, that's just my thoughts, man. And like he said, Fresh is very unaware, man. I think he's just solely the reason why they have came after them. Like if he just shut his ass up, I think they'd probably be okay. Like all the scandals about Myron didn't come out until after everybody started digging in more because of what Fresh did. And then even when they did that little apology damage control podcast, man, they Fresh was still sitting there talking about some, well, yeah, if you want to box, like, bro, like this, you guys are supposed to be apologizing. Just shut the hell up, Fresh. You don't know how to just shut up. Let's go. Let's see what he got to say right here, though.
People that talk about us on the internet, and some of it is slander, some of it is defamation, and using our content in their videos, and we're like, okay, cool, we've waited out for a while for you to stop, you're still doing it, so what, you know?
All right, man, one more comment, man. I hate to do this, but this lighting does nothing to accent Fresh's looks at all.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
This lighting is way worse than the Fresh and Fit podcast could ever dream of being. God damn. Let's get it.
Now we're going to take legal action against you because obviously you're attacking our character and our integrity. So at that point, hey, it's all fair game.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Okay, so I want you guys to repeat what he said. He said,
Yes.
yeah, we did copyright strikes against you, saying you misused our content. Why? Because you attacked our character. Criticism. And their response is, let me file a DMCA strike, which has nothing to do with criticism. Just remember this. Let's keep going.
Simply put, if someone breaks into your store, right, and takes a broom off, you have a hardware store, takes a broom off the shelf and starts beating you with your own broom and won't leave and does it for 4 months, what are you gonna do?
What? What are you talking about?
What happened is that you have a store that you sell brooms, and we told you that that broom is garbage. That's what we did. We left a Google review. That's what we did. We left the Google review saying, your broom asked me for a fight. Now that broom don't want to fight. And that broom doesn't pick up this. That's what we did. That's what we did. That's the only thing that we did. We didn't break into nothing. We didn't steal nothing. We told you your broom is not doing what it's supposed to do. You guys and what it's claiming to do. And that broom challenged me to a fight. When I showed up and I wanted to show up, that broom turned into a dustpan. That's what happened. Okay? So we left a Google review. And that's not illegal.
Alright, man, how many of y'all in the comments think if y'all had to spar Fresh or Myron, could you take them in a sparring match one-on-one, or are you feeling so emboldened that you might be able to go 2 versus 1? How do you think that what do you think you'll do, man? Give me a strategy, man. How would you defeat Myron? How would you defeat Fresh? Let me know.
You can't file a DMCA over it.
Apparently not. You can't.
Yeah. So what, they just get it reversed or what?
Yeah, it's a long story, but
It's not a long story. It's not a long story. YouTube was like, yo, what the fuck is this? Yo, take this shit down. And your little bitch ass ran to YouTube like, we're retracting it. Please don't delete our channel. Please don't delete our channel. And you retracted all your strikes. Don't be acting like it's a long story. No, stupid. You did the wrong thing. Right? Susan Wojcicki just came in there with the long schlong and that's what happened. And it's okay. But don't make it sound like
I was just about to ask about that too, like, cause you know they were saying they had 7 days and all that. So I was wondering, did they go ahead and just like decide, oh man, we got a bad bet, man. They got the heat on us, man, or did they, or did they just keep it? And obviously, if their podcast is still up, they had to retract what was going on, man. They knew they was in the wrong. So yeah, I guess Abner Preach won this one again, when they're just continuing to just bash them. Let's get it.
long story. And also, shout out to Tim, who said, that's not how it works. He just
He did?
Yeah, you didn't hear what he said?
No, show me.
and won't leave and does it for 4 months, what are you gonna do?
Well, you can't file a DMCA over it.
Apparently not.
If you want advice from someone that didn't know what happened, then there you go.
Tim's like, that's not what happened. That's not your response. If somebody breaks into your house, you call the police. You can't just go and shoot up their place. That's not how it works.
Yeah. So what, they just get it reversed or what?
Yeah, it's a long story, but basically,
Simply put, the challenge is when it comes to public figures and defamation cases, it's really hard to win.
it is.
Yeah. Which is why you didn't take this shit to court, because your stupid ass would have lost a lawsuit and had to pay us money for the court fees.
Yeah.
That's why you didn't do defamation. And that's why you did DMCA strikes, right? That's like somebody hitting you with a broom, okay? That's like somebody hitting you
That
with a
broom
broom.
shit is gonna stay forever now. That broom shit is staying forever. That broom shit is staying forever, my guy.
That's like somebody hitting you with a broom and then they want to file a copyright infringement. It's like, what the fuck, nigga? Go to the police. It's assault. Wrong court, stupid. This is the time for you to go to family court because...
So if I downloaded your video and then I started just playing clips while commenting on it, it's fair use.
Damn. So now Myron's getting the treatment that he gave Fresh when Fresh was like, Myron, back me up, when he was trying to tell DJ Academics about Miranda and everything. Now Myron's getting that same treatment from Tim Pool, like, man, they were defamation of character, and we had to hit them with some DMC strikes and all that, man, because it just wasn't right. And then Tim Pool was like, no, it's not. Well, how's he? No, it's not.
Hopefully you guys are taking notes, Fresh and Fraud.
Well, Well,
But this is where people are. So one of the questions about copyright infringement and fair use is, are you infringing on someone's market? And so
That's what I was gonna say, because fair use depends on different countries. It's different depending where you are. But a big thing on fair use, where it hurts your ability to get protected by fair use, is are you hurting that other person's ability to profit from their own product?
But this is specific. It basically means, like, if you're a photojournalist and you sell photos for a living, and then you post a sample on Twitter, and you say to license this photo, buy it here, and then people start posting it everywhere, now you've got copyright infringement, because even though it's online, even though it's newsworthy, and even though people are commenting on it, they're infringing on your market because you directly sell this content, which means you said license it from me. If you guys do a publicly available show and people post it and comment on it, you got no case. You can't DMCA it.
They kind of do that themselves, man. They make their own show look silly by the actions that they do. Fresh, like I said, has constantly been in the limelight doing something dumb as hell. Myron, he gets caught down bad with stuff behind the scenes, like this whole DMC thing, and what the whole trying to get girls on your show and trying to bust them out, and they don't want to get on your show and bust you out, and then you got the whole thing with Miss Cheeks with a little fake pregnant bit, and then even this little thing where he's been playing around with people's Instagrams and all that kind of stuff. I think it's no coincidence that everybody that has happened to go at them has got their Instagram messed with a little bit, man. Kevin Ray Wilder, the Playing with Fire dude, the Spencer Cornelia dude. Who else, man? I don't even know, man. Oh yeah, man. Speaking of that, man, Black Light Revelations got hit, man. Some little fake dude took his account over and was like, "Hey, give me a number. Give me a number." So I don't know what. Yeah, I guess he went there, or maybe just we got the Nigerian scammers out there. I don't know if Fresh went and got the Nigerian scammer team, or Myron used his FBI moves on that computer and got Chris and was like, "Hey, man, do this right now. Let's get it."
You smell that?
it smells like bitch.
That was pretty good. You know what I'm saying? I smell pussy. Is that you? That's what killed me. I smell pussy. Is that you, Fresh?
Yeah, Fresh.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on where you are. I will just say this, just so we put a bow on it, is we successfully removed a bunch of videos on that, that were not protected by fair use. That were doing this.
That was another question. The question was about us.
You want to see? He still wants to come up as a winner, even though he was completely in the wrong. Right?
Mm-hmm.
That's how potato this guy is. And they're trying to come out like, we did successfully take down a few videos. Yeah, you did. You gave a couple of people strikes. And I hope Tim Pool looks into that. Alright, the fact that this dude's abusing the copyright system to silence people who are criticizing him. Because if you really think about it, what we do is what Tim does. Tim pulls up news articles from all kinds of different publications, trashes the person who writes it, or says good things about it. But basically, Tim, to his audience, will read out certain articles and be like, this is what's happening.
But that's what he just explained, yeah.
What that is what we do. Right? Whether you're reacting to a video, a news article, a press briefing, whatever it might be, okay? When these are publicly available things and you are reacting to them, right, and sharing your input, right? Because the arguments are usually, well, if people say bad things, you don't think Tim criticizes people's journalistic ability?
Definitely.
People's writing?
Definitely.
I ain't mad at that. I'm saying it's fair use. My whole point being is that the very thing that Fit is trying to take down with these fake DMCA strikes is the kind of content that Tim Pool makes.
And that they make too.
Because they be reacting to videos on the channel all the time.
It is what it is. We don't have any animosity towards these guys. It's just like, hey man, we don't attack anyone else. We don't make hit pieces on anyone else. Anything that was put up was taken down out of respect to those other content creators, and for people to continue making content on us negatively for months on end. It's just like at some point, so you got to defend yourself, right? So.
No, bro. The only reason they really took them down was because they hit them with the strikes, and they figured that once they hit them with the strikes, everybody that they hit with the strikes was gonna play petty and come back and then try to hit them back with the strikes, like playback. You think about that. They sat there and they tried to roast them boy for like how many hours. They got their lame ass roast. And then the dude on playback said they took the video down, but he saved the video. So there's that. And then what else we got, man? Who else did they crush? I guess they didn't crush nobody, but they went after that dude Philly. I don't know if that video is still up there. I don't know if they've ever reacted to any App and Preach videos either. But yeah, that's all the only person whose video I know that they actually took down that they were coming at. So yeah, that just shows right there. He just didn't want to get hit. That's all.
Defend yourself. Then say what you gotta say about what's being said. Not the people, but what is said. Don't go around the bad being like we're gonna try the legal thing and we're gonna try the legal thing and abuse of the system. That's not defending yourself. You're trying to shut people down and censor people. That's what you're trying to do. That's it!
Yeah, and at the end of the day, the critiques are still there. Everybody's saying, well, they did a 5-hour live stream. They didn't address any of the stuff that I gave a shit about. This man's still asking women to throw the pussy at him if they want to come on the pod. No, they didn't debunk that, all right? And if you want to believe that, believe whatever you want, all right? And now beyond that, if they want to file fake DMCA strikes, they can go ahead and do as many as they want. You know, and here's another story that came out, too. A bunch of people who were critiquing him had their Instagram shut down.
Yeah, because they went on Instagram.
One lady went on his podcast. He kicked her off after she had an outburst at him. The next day, her Instagram got taken down. Spencer Cornelius.
That lady, actually, I don't rock with that lady because that's the lady who spit on her, man. You can't be spitting on folks and expect not to get no type of nothing. And I think that's okay right there. I think she deserved to get her Instagram took down. First, you spit on somebody, you think you can just walk out unscathed? You lucky he didn't hit you, and I'm glad he didn't hit you, but I mean, like, yeah, you deserve something. And then you run around here talking racist and stuff. I heard she was talking racist, like, yeah, if he was to call the cops, then, yeah, they wouldn't have believed him anyway because he's a black guy and all that kind of stuff. Like, what are you talking about, lady? So you just think you can just spit with impunity out here just because he's black and because he said something you didn't like. Yeah, I don't like that lady, so I don't care what happens to her. But let's get it.
Also got taken down. Now, of course, nobody can directly link that to Sheriff Fit. But do I believe that guys who would underhandedly use the copyright system to try to take down channels would also do the same thing to people's IGs? Yeah, I probably believe that. I don't think that's much of a stretch. Because they themselves will say they'll do whatever it takes to defend themselves. All I know is, where these guys are involved, there's always a hot mess. And I enjoy watching it from afar. So y'all keep doing you. We appreciate y'all. We're going to enjoy all the AdSense money. You guys keep doing you. Anything else you want to say? Shout out to Tim. Tim, who didn't know the whole situation, was like, nah, that's fair use. That's fair use. Stupid. That's fair use. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
He's trying to twist it. Yeah. He's really trying to twist it.
Yeah, shout out to Fresh. Shout out to Fresh. So they was talking shit, and so we filed some DMCA strikes. Think about this. That being said, there are ways you can get a sugar baby without paying.
Alright, y'all, so that's the video right there, man. I thought it was pretty funny right there, but there were some people in the comments that were pretty familiar. One of those guys are really lame, and he's kind of the resident troll. It's pretty funny. They actually pinned him with the pin of shame, man. That boy Marquise talking about some apple and peach still eating our fresh and fit name. Lame as hell, man. I had to like it, man. And then Aaron Preach responded, "I'm dying that y'all think that is a legit roast. Apple and peach, who doesn't like fruit?" He said, "Think about this, Mark. We appreciate you subscribing to our channel and leaving 30 plus comments like many other FNF stands. That being said, your views and money are always appreciated. See you next video number 1. So you left 30 plus comments, Marquise. You left 30 plus comments, bro. You're kind of weird a little bit, man. Your YouTube and everything is all set, bro. You got a whole video catalog of 2 YouTubers. You got Expose the Manosphere. He makes your whole YouTube catalog up, and then you talking about Fresh and Fit in them are really who they say they are because they live in Miami and all this kind of stuff. We ain't talking about the monies and all that kind of stuff. We talking about them having game. So yeah, and then I feel like you're always trying to overcompensate for stuff too. But anyway, this is not about you. This is about Fresh and Fit getting wrecked by Tim Pool and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about the video down below. Y'all think Myron's still sneaking girls in there? Y'all think he's changed his ways, or y'all think he's still in there Harvey Weinstein, Myron Weinstein? Which one is it? Y'all let me know down in the comments below. If you watched up to this point, man, y'all have a great day. I'll see you next time.